Ralph, is I think the team that leads the league in rushing yards per carry is the Denver Broncos. So that will help Case Keenum. They've got some young wideouts, and Emmanuel Sanders is having a great year. Sutton, I think, is going to develop into a good wideout. But you look at Lindsey right now, who has the potential to be the best undrafted running backs rookie season ever if he continues on that pace.
Hometown kid. And do you give Denver more home field edge later in the year with the altitude?
Absolutely.
Uh-huh. All right, we are saving the Packers-Vikings for when we come back. We'll get to our angle of the day. Tonight's MJ Christensen 4 at 4. It's all coming up on the Las Vegas Sportsline.
The Las Vegas Sportsline.
Pizza Rock invites you to Monday Night Football every week inside Green Valley Ranch Hotel Casino. Score great specials like $4 meatballs, $5 one-topping personal pizzas, and $4 on well, wine, and 32-ounce PBRs. Monday Night Football is at Pizza Rock inside Green Valley Ranch.
Vegas Golden Knights have set the NHL world and Vegas on fire. See them December 9th against Dallas from the Flight Deck. Presented by Allegiant. The Flight Deck is where all the off-the-ice excitement happens. From the Knights Castle to the Night Line. Tickets to the Flight Deck include a general admission standing room only ticket. All you can eat, food, beer, and wine. Tickets are $140 per game. Save up to 20% off single game pricing. Go to lvsportsnetwork.com and use the promo code RADIO. Resale and transfer restricted on these Flight Deck sales. Tickets will be delivered via flash seats 48 hours before the game.
College football fans. The Mitsubishi Motors Las Vegas Bowl will be played at Sam Boyd Stadium on Saturday, December 15th at 12:30 p.m. Many story programs have showcased their talent in this annual Pac-12 versus Mountain West Conference matchup. Get ready to see the 27th edition of the Mitsubishi Motors Las Vegas Bowl by purchasing your tickets today at lvbowl.com. Tickets start at just $35. The Mitsubishi Motors Las Vegas Bowl, where bowl season begins.
Are you ready for the intuitive LG V40 ThinQ for just $20 a month? Right now at Sprint, you can get the only phone in the market with 5 cameras to capture moments from every single angle. That's right. You can get the LG V40 ThinQ at Sprint for $20 a month, regularly priced at $40 a month with an 18-month Sprint Flex lease. Hurry to Sprint. This limited time offers for new customers with approved credit and a new line of service, or existing customers with an eligible upgrade. Need more reasons to hurry to Sprint? Get a free 49-inch LG TV when you lease the V40 ThinQ while supplies last. Requires registration at LG.com and a new line of service. There's never been a better time to try our network built for unlimited. Switch to Sprint today and get your LG V40 ThinQ for $20 a month and a free 49-inch LG TV. Visit your local Sprint store, Sprint.com, or call 1-800-SPRINT1 today.
Pricing after $20 per month credit applied within 2 bills. If you cancel early, remaining balance due. TV ships in 8 weeks. Coverage and offer not available everywhere. Excludes tax. Subject to credit and $30 activation fee. Restrictions apply.
Today's the day to get motivated, to be inspired, to start listening. And now with Audible for just $14.95 a month, you get any audiobook of your choice and 2 Audible originals. Plus, for the first time ever, exclusive fitness and wellness programs, all included with your membership. And if you don't like a book, exchange it at any time. So make today the day you start listening to Audible. Start your 30-day trial and get your first audiobook for free at audible.com.
Message and data rates may apply.
Mission Control, I have a hair loss emergency.
How severe is your hair loss?
My hair is falling out. Repeat, my hair is falling out.
Roger, I've got visual and confirm bald spot, thinning hair, and a receding hairline. Get to a safe place and text Bosley immediately.
Gentlemen, if you're losing your hair, Bosley can rebuild your hairline. We have the technology to give you your real hair back permanently. Get an absolutely free information kit and a free gift card by texting KEY to 85850. We have the capability to show you for free a future without hair loss. We're America's #1 hair restoration expert, and our permanent solution is protected by the Bosley Guarantee. Bosley can rebuild natural-looking hair that's better than ever. Rebuild your confidence. Rebuild the man. Get your free information kit and free gift card for $250 off by texting KEY to 85850. That's KEY to 85850.
You know what? I'm tired of shaving and trimming and clipping. It's Steve Cofield. I'm a big-time radio guy, so I decided it was time to let someone else take care of me. So I found Swagger Men's Grooming. That's where I get my haircut and beard trimmed. You need to treat yourself, too. They do haircuts, beard trims, face shaves, hair color, and waxing. When you get your haircut, you get the neck massage, the shampoo. I went next level and even got the nose wax. Yeah, me. I'm the king of the world. Coronado Center and Eastern. It's Swagger Men's Grooming. Walk in and swagger out. A staple within the heart of Fremont, the Golden Nugget is waiting for you. With one of the most player-friendly sportsbooks in town, the Golden Nugget has unbelievable dining. Try world-class restaurants such as the Chart House, Grotto Italian Restaurante, Vic and Anthony Steakhouse, and the Cadillac Mexican Kitchen and Tequila Bar. Golden Nugget Las Vegas has raised the standard for entertainment in downtown Las Vegas with its acclaimed 52 Fridays concert series. For more info, go to goldennugget.com/Las Vegas. On Fremont, the Golden Nugget, the ultimate destination in Las Vegas. The Las Vegas Sports Network is looking for a full-time account executive. Our account executives are responsible for generating and growing business for these sports stations that you love to listen to. If you or someone you know has a passion for sports and would be interested in a position that has unlimited potential, then email your resume to jobs@lvradio.com. Primary responsibilities include cold calling, developing new accounts, copywriting, collections, and meeting sales goals. A high school diploma is required, and a bachelor's degree is preferred. You must have 2 years previous business-to-business outside sales with a track record of meeting aggressive sales goals. Account executive for the Las Vegas Sports Network has the possibility of turning your passion into a career. Do not procrastinate. Email your resume now to jobs@lvradio.com.
This job description does not restrict management the right to assign or reassign duties and responsibilities to this job at any time. All interested candidates, please email cover letter and resume to jobs@lvradio.com. Lotus Broadcasting is an equal opportunity employer, MFHB.
Wake up revived and ready with the new Tempur-Pedic mattresses at Best Mattress. And for the holidays, we're giving 2 free Tempur-Pedic pillows and a free sheet set when you buy any Tempur-Pedic mattress. Ho, 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 y'all. Best Mattress, home of the 120-day guarantee. Sleep easy, friends.
Hello, friends. This is Thomas Johnson from Joe's Seafood Prime Steak and Stone Crab. Need a great idea for lunch or dinner? Your best bet is Joe's, one of the most popular dining destinations on the Strip. Joe's provides the ideal setting for private parties with accommodations for up to 150 guests. Stop by to see us at the Forum Shops at Caesars and ask for Thomas Johnson, your maitre d'.
We're talking about scenarios for the college football this weekend, and then we'll just throw this in before we get to the angle of the day. If Georgia happens to win against Alabama, than what Ohio State and Oklahoma does at night.
They are both big Bama fans.
Hey,
that
you're
day.
not kidding.
And isn't Tom Herman a Buckeye? He just owes Ohio State a win over Oklahoma, so they get the Buckeyes in.
Got any angles on that, Ralph?
Yeah, Herman. Well, Herman as a dog. Herman as a favorite's a fade, as a dog is great. I think the number's like 21-4,
Wow.
the dog in Herman games, going back as an OC to Ohio State and his head coaching career.
All right.
I think the fun thing to talk about, off air was that, who do we think will get in if everything were to play out? If Oklahoma wins their game and Ohio State wins their game, I think you can make a case for both those two teams. But, I mean, for me, Ohio State, the way that they beat Michigan and pushed them around, the number 3 team in the country, as good as that defense is. But Ralph and I just talked about it. We weren't sure. We thought those two games, the Oklahoma-Texas game and the Ohio State-Northwestern game, are at the same time, but they're not. So when Ohio State takes the field against Northwestern, they're going to know. If that game is a really close game and, say, Oklahoma has to win late in that game, God, I think you see that Ohio State line start to tick up pretty quickly, knowing that an impressive performance.
Flip side, though.
Right.
Ohio State could be playing a meaningless game.
I think irregardless, they're still going to come out and play
with
a good
the SEC game.
Well,
too,
but
right?
one thing to remember is that there's nobody who you want to play the dog with more than Northwestern. I mean, when they're a favorite,
Perfect
they're
this
terrible.
year. Yep.
When they're a dog, they cover. It's amazing. You get an angle?
Yeah, let's talk college hoops today.
Okay.
Again, the Angles went 2-1 last week. We had a shortened week. 15-5 the last 4 weeks. 25-9 the last 6 weeks for the Joe's Angle of the Day. Joe's Prime Seafood, a great restaurant. I'll mention that. Thanks, Dave. College basketball, Louisiana Tech 1-12 over under on the road. Average line 136.5. They've gone under by 10 points per game. They're playing at a Delaware team tonight that has a very slow tempo, number 275. Angles 0-2 this year. It's game 7-17, 7-18, La Tech and Delaware under the total.
And that game has ticked up a bit, by the way. Louisiana Tech getting some support at the windows. Let's go back to the Sunday night game between the Packers and Vikings, and this was a huge game for the two teams. And unfortunately for the Packers, They can't win on the road, and they didn't again last night. The Vikings get the job done.
10 straight losses?
Yeah, I mean, that's just – and whatever can go wrong, Chuck, basically does go wrong for Green Bay when they're on the road.
It's amazing. You've had a couple of games now where Rodgers had Devontae Adams wide open. He couldn't connect with him. As you mentioned, they're 0-6 on the road. They're only 2-5-1 in the NFC. You know that Tampa Bay has a better record in the NFC than Green Bay does. So when you're looking at a Green Bay team at 4-6-1, that you're trying to find a road to the wild card. Even if they win out, and they do have the easiest schedule left in the league, that loss to Carolina, or that loss to Seattle, is going to be a really bad loss.
And the tie is a disaster for them.
Really, really bad. They can't seem to do anything right now. They're turning the ball over a lot. Rodgers, he's got some young wideouts. He's able to run the ball now with Aaron Jones, but they've got an uphill battle, and you have to wonder if they miss out, as we talked about too, what ultimately happens to Mike McCarthy.
You know, something else I'm going to throw in, and I do kind of, you know, the buck's got to stop someplace, so I'll put it on McCarthy. How do you not teach your punt returners to be morons? Or not to be morons? That's two games.
Right.
That's two games where they've gotten guys who never should have touched the football. They should have been, get out of the way. And in both times it cost them turnovers and maybe cost them the games.
I want to touch on one other thing in that game, and maybe you guys agree, maybe you disagree, but when they're up 10, and this is with 6 minutes to go in the game, Minnesota's up 10, I think they're at the 6 or 8 yard line, and they elect to go for it on 4th down. I thought they should have kicked, because you're going to give Rodgers the ball back with, say, 6 minutes to go if you don't get it. Now, if he converts that pass to Devontae Adams, and they are able to get the ball back, or they get the onside kick, it is much easier to make a 50-something yarder to tie the game than it is to go down and score a touchdown. But the thing that was head-scratching to me was that Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth both immediately said, we totally agree with the call. That's a great call. Why was it a great call? Maybe you guys agree, and I'm in the minority, but you have a chance to go up 13 points against the Green Bay Packers. Why was everyone so in such agreement that that's the call to make? It didn't make any sense to me at the time. It still makes no sense to me, but maybe I'm in the minority.
I don't know if you're in the minority because, I was watching the Twitter feed on that one, and a lot of the people I follow are football guys, and I think the majority actually would agree with you.
I wanted to send a question to the guys in the booth and ask them why. Why do you think that that's a great call?
Because they don't want to make waves against the head coach. They're always on favor, whatever the head coach calls. It's politics. How much does Green Bay miss Cobb? He missed a 6th straight game. Is the Packers' offense that much different without him?
I don't think so. I think you look over the last couple of years, and Cobb has taken some big steps back. I think some of the young wideouts that they have are good. They're able to run the ball now. I think there's more issues there than just Cobb. I really do. He's not the number one. I think some of the young guys have filled in admirably at that number 2 spot. Jimmy Graham, you have him now where he really didn't have a tight end the last couple of years. I don't think it's that big of a loss.
And he missed that pass open the middle that touches his fingers, and he makes that 8 out of 10 times.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more issues there, guys, than just Randall Cobb.
We've covered the Sunday games. It's time to look at Monday with the MJ Christensen 4 at 4.
1, 2, 3 into the 4.
Put them 4s up. Put the 4s up, I said. Do it right now.
Tonight's action is just around the bend, and the guys want to get your night off to a great start.
4.
It's the Las Vegas Sportsline's 4 at 4.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4. Unbelievable.
Stop if you're starting to fill out your Christmas list of gifts, especially for the loved ones in your life. Head to Boca Park, home of MJ Christensen Diamonds, and take a look at the best jewelry store I've ever been in and the best service and staff that you're going to get at a jewelry store as well. It's at MJ Christensen. We go to the Celtics and Pelicans first, and big news here, Anthony Davis. Looks like he'll be on the floor for the Pelicans tonight, and that would be called a difference maker. It obviously impacts the line, and the Pelicans are just obviously a much better basketball team with Anthony Davis on the floor.
They're still only a 2-point favorite. I don't understand this.
I don't either.
You know what? We started the NBA stat sheet, Dave, today at Wager Talk.
Yep.
They can follow me at Twitter or get it every day now on my homepage. But I'll tell you what, Boston's 1-7 as a dog. They're 3-12 as an away dog. Pelicans are 12-3 as a home favorite. Pelicans coming off 3 straight road losses. Anthony Davis didn't play the last game. This morning he said he's playing. You got Jaylen Brown, the point guard, out for Boston, who's not out. I have the Pelicans as a play today at Wager Talk. This is one of my top plays of the day, and I don't give out many NBA plays. I just don't understand this line. And, by the way, Pelicans are 8-1 straight up at home. Their only straight up loss, AD was out.
It's funny, but we talked about this several weeks ago about the impact of a guy like Anthony Davis, what it's worth to the line. And for whatever reason in the NBA, there just doesn't seem that same adjustment when a guy's in or out. And I agree with
more
Ralph.
of an adjustment in the playoffs, I think. I think the regular season, the odds makers are kind of looking at it the same way as the bettors.
It's tough every day because you don't know who's in or who's out so many times in the NBA. I mean,
Jaylen Brown was a late scratch. I mean, he got hurt last game. This morning